Hello, and welcome to another great, amazing book show. Today's story...
Knuffle Bunny 2. This means also. A Case of Mistaken Identity by Mo Willems, winner of a Caldecott Honor for Knuffle Bunny, a cautionary tale. There's Knuffle Bunny. Trixie looks a little older in this one. Look, Trixie used to be a little tiny girl. She was a little baby, and this is the first words she ever spoke was Knuffle Bunny. And now she's a big girl, and she still has Knuffle Bunny. Let's find out what's in this book. Oh, there's Mommy and Daddy when they got married. And there's Mommy and Daddy in front of their house with little baby Trixie. There's when little Trixie was born. There's when Knuffle Bunny was found in the laundry. And there's Trixie, and is that her friend? Are there two rabbits? Let's see. One morning, not so long ago, Trixie took a walk with her daddy.
By now, Trixie really knew how to talk.
So she's walking along. Look at that. There's a squirrel on the tree, and there's a lady walking her dog, and there's an old man walking to his apartment, and there's a neighbor lady and her son, and he's got a comic book with a superhero on it. And there's the neighbor, and she's watering her plants, and there's Daddy, and that must be Trixie's lunchbox. He's carrying it along for her, and she's got Knuffle Bunny. Guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to show Amy, and then I'll show Meg, and then I'll show Margot, then I'll show Jane, then I'll show Leela, then I'll show Rebecca, and then I'll show Noah, and then I'll show Robbie, and then I'll show Toshi, and then I'll show Casey, and then I'll show Connie, and then I'll show Parker, and then I'll show Brian, and then... and talk and talk. That's Knuffle Bunny. Trixie was excited because she was taking her one-of-a-kind Knuffle Bunny someplace very special. Come on! Clever barber shop. There's the barber leaning out looking at him, and she's got groceries or something in that little basket on a wheel. School! There's the school. There's all the kids going with their parents to the school. Everybody walks in New York City. I think this is New York City. When you live in a city, you can walk places that are close. If you live far away, you have to drive, because otherwise you'd be walking all day long. There they go up the steps. And there they are, going through the school. Oh, going into the classroom. There's a policewoman. Trixie couldn't wait to show Knuffle Bunny to Mrs. Greengrove and all her friends in pre-K. Oh, it's pre-K, pre-kindergarten. It's like preschool. It says science right here. This is a ladybug. And there's the teacher, and there's all the kids, and they got cubbies to put all their things in, and cubbies to put things in down here. Everything's put away. But just as her daddy kissed her goodbye, Trixie saw Sonia. See, Sonia is spelled with a J. Isn't that kind of neat? A J usually makes a J sound, but in Sonia, it makes a Y sound. Sonia has a Knuffle Bunny! Suddenly, Trixie's one-of-a-kind Knuffle Bunny wasn't so one-of-a-kind anymore. They must have got him at the same store. The morning did not go well. They aren't friends anymore. Kuh-Nuffle! Kuh-Nuffle! And Sonia says, Knuffle! Knuffle! So it is Kuh-Nuffle Bunny? Kuh-Nuffle! Kuh-Nuffle! And she says, Knuffle, Knuffle! And there she is sitting with Kuh-Nuffle Bunny, and here's Sonia telling everybody about Knuffle Bunny. Teacher is raising an eyebrow because they're fighting. The afternoon was worse. She took the rabbits away. In cartoons and stuff, they always pick rabbits up by the ears. These aren't real bunnies. These are stuffed bunnies. But did you know you never really pick a rabbit up by the ears in real life? That hurts them. You shouldn't do that. But with a stuffed rabbit, I guess it's fine because they're stuffed. Look at them. They're way up there on the top shelf. I don't even know if the teacher could reach that high. She probably stood on something, huh? When the school bell rang, Mrs. Greengrove... Oh, Miss MRS is Mrs. and MS is Miss. And that means she's not married. So when the school bell rang, Miss Greengrove returned the Knuffle Bunnies. Here you are. Is that Kuh-Nuffle Bunny or Knuffle Bunny? Because she had Kuh-Nuffle Bunny and she had Knuffle Bunny. How do you tell the difference? They look the same. And the day got better. She ran around out in the playground, and that kid has some cards, and that kid is an airplane, and that baby has a clean diaper, I hope. They're sliding down the slide. You're standing on... That's how you fall off the slide. Don't stand up there. And this lady is pushing a kid on a swing. I get the book cuts off right there. We don't really know who she's talking to either. They're having an okay time. There she is playing in the sandbox. And these children are having a good time in the sandbox too. And this kid is, I don't know, looks mean. Looks like a mean kid. And they're swinging in the swing and pushing Knuffle Bunny. Kuh-Nuffle, we hope. Then, before she knew it, it was time to go home. Mom wonders why she's looking upset. Trixie ate her dinner, devoured her dessert, brushed her teeth, and tried to escape the mommy and daddy robots from the planet Snurp. Her mommy and daddy are pretending to be robots from the planet Snurp, and they're gonna get her. If she doesn't run to bed, she better run to bed. Run, run, run! At 1:30 bedtime, Trixie was tucked in. Look, she has a Where the Wild Things Are monster.
Where the Wild Things Are. Story and pictures by Maurice Sendak. HarperCollins Publishers.
Ready for sleep. Her dolly's on the floor, but Kuh-Nuffle Bunny is right there with her. And there's a picture she drew of her family. Trixie, it says. And that says, Princess Power. There's Pigeon Trixie.
Hey, can I drive the bus? Please? Well, be careful.
And Knuffle Bunny clock. So that says it's 9 o'clock. And that says it's 10 o'clock. It says, but a few hours later, there she is sleeping. There she is with her arm over her face. And she's got him by the ear. And now it's 11. It's pointing to the 11 and the 12. So it's 11 o'clock. She's upside down in bed. Wow, she tosses and turns like a lunatic. And now it's 1 o'clock in the morning. And she wakes up. Trixie realized something. Trixie marched into her mommy and daddy's room and said, "That is not my bunny." Daddy has a sleep shade. That's like sunglasses for your head when you're asleep. Keeps the light out. She woke him up anyway. And Mommy's waking up too. There's a picture of Trixie when she was just a little tiny baby. Trixie's daddy tried to explain what 2:30 a.m. means. He asked, "Can we deal with this in the morning?" Mommy and Daddy, it's the wrong bunny. I cannot sleep. It is too late. I can't. And Daddy smiles and says, "Please." And she looks at Mommy, and Mommy raises an eyebrow. And no, Trixie's daddy went to the phone. He's itching his back. She's holding her daughter, Trixie, and comforting her. It's the middle of the night, and they have the wrong rabbit. Before he even made it down the stairs. Bring! Telephone rings.
We have your bunny.
That must be Sonia's daddy, said a man's voice on the other end. We have your bunny. We have yours, replied Trixie's daddy. Arrangements were made. See, they're talking. That's the other side of the window. There he is in his bathrobe, and Trixie's in her coat and her slippers. Gotta run outside the house, gotta go get the right bunny. Trixie and her daddy rushed across the neighborhood. Oh, hurry, hurry, we gotta go back to bed, but we gotta have the right rabbit. Trixie did not want to be late. There they are. They're crossing the crosswalk. No one is out. It's the middle of the night in the city of New York. This is a big arch that's in the middle of the street there. And neither did Sonia. There's Sonia and her poppy. And they are running. They're going to meet in the middle. And they're going to have the bunny swap. There was an exchange. Here, you can have this bunny. Here, you can have this bunny. Ah, Knuffle Bunny. Ah, Kuh-Nuffle Bunny. That's Kuh-Nuffle. That's Knuffle. They're going back to the right place. And the Knuffle Bunnies and Kuh-Nuffle Bunnies were back where they belonged. He's got polka dot pajama pants. I was so worried about my bunny, said Sonia. So was I, Trixie replied. Then they both said,
I'm glad you got your bunny back.
At the exact same time. Now they're giggling because little girls giggle when something is funny. And that is how Trixie found her first best friend. Knuffle Bunny accepted, of course. Kuh-Nuffle Bunny, I mean. Because, well, that must be Kuh-Nuffle Bunny back there. And that's, we see blue and pink ears. That's what's different about them. Yep. Kuh-Nuffle Bunny has pink ears, and Knuffle Bunny has blue ears. And so that's Knuffle, and that's Kuh-Nuffle. And there they are, and we can't tell which one's which because it's in chalk and there's no color. Epilogue. That means the part of the story after the story's over. So here's the epilogue. Here they are on their way to school again. She's got Kuh-Nuffle Bunny, and there's Trixie's lunchbox, and look, Daddy did not shave because shaving takes too long, so he slept in. And Sonia's daddy is in his suit going to work, and he also didn't shave. And Sonia is so happy, and Trixie is so happy, and Knuffle Bunny is so happy. Well, Knuffle Bunny shows very little emotion, and so does Kuh-Nuffle. The next morning, both Trixie and Sonia rushed to school. The new best friends had a lot of catching up to do. Did you want to play with my Knuffle Bunny? Sure. Do you want to play with mine? Oh, Kuh-Nuffle. She says Kuh-Nuffle, and she says Knuffle. Do you want to play with my Kuh-Nuffle Bunny? Sure. Do you want to play with mine? And so they exchanged and played, and everyone lived happily ever after. Sonia and Trixie and their Kuh-Nuffle Bunnies by Mo Willems.
Please help our channel grow. Hit the like button.
That was Kuh-Nuffle Bunny 2 by Mo Willems.
We do hope
Wait, hold on. There's two of these things. There's Kuh-Nuffle Bunny 2, but there's also Kuh-Nuffle Bunny. And we didn't know that's how it's pronounced, so it's called Knuffle Bunny. But if you want to watch that, it's on the channel. You can watch both of them. So go watch it. Link is in the description down below.
We do hope you've enjoyed this great, amazing book show, and if you'd like to listen to further titles, please check out our other videos.
Or subscribe and continue to enjoy more of these fascinating stories.